Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle. And
Chance, surely! Oh, it's hit the post! It's a quick ball upfield. And he's hit it long, but astray. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
That's a good foray he's making. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafinha. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Cunha was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I see this guy, Upamecano, as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence. I mean, if you're a team like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back, then this Frenchman really is your perfect fit.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone takes a shot! It's in he goes again! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Galatasaray with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. Martinez. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Di Lorenzo. And it's Timber. And Caicedo. Rafinha. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Flashes, he leaps for it! Goal! Galatasaray! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Le numéro 19.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Rodrigo finding himself in space. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rodrigo. Half an hour played now. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's having a pop! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, this looks sharp. Bentancur. And here's Lautaro Martinez. That has been slung wide. Now it's Pulisic. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Cucurella. And it's Bentancur. Martinez, he is onto this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cucurella. Now it's Martinez. Tries one from range. Shapes to shoot. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, what a mistake! And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Galatasaray go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Galatasaray looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9, le numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro 20.
So right back into the action.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Udogi getting forward. He's a sharp little ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Brahim Diaz.
France definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
So much time and space here. And he's really put himself on the line here. Bentancur. Ryerson. Cucurella. And it's Bentancur looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Timber. Galatasaray are still that goal to the good. Cucurella promptly onto that, and that is that. Cunha absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Pulisic. And a header! And he's stuck it away! France are back on level terms. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 19, le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 22.
We're looking at a different game now.
Attention.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Caicedo. Alvarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Galatasaray perhaps contemplating their next change here. Caicedo. And it's Udogi. Picked out Valverde! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Garcia gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. France have the chance to go the other way. Ibanez. And Caicedo. Valverde. And it's Timber. Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aim forwards. Romero with the clearance. João Pedro. Yildiz threads one in, and it's made its way to him, and he's got his cross in, and he's there to belt it away. Caicedo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. This looks promising. Over to the right flank. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ryerson. Well, that is one way to stop him. Valverde. And it's Udogi. Looking for options for movement. Lucas Paqueta receives it in a good position here. Space for him to turn and look. Ryerson deals with that comfortably.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Romero spots it and intercepts. Timber. Tries to pass it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Changement.
Upamecano plays it long. João Pedro.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Valverde providing an outlet on that flank. Colomwani is flagged offside. And there goes the final whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Galatasaray certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.